What was it that turned hunter-gatherers into empire builders? I'm travelling through the awe-inspiring landscape of Guilin in South China in search of the key to their success. This is the Zhangpian Cave. Excavations here tell us it was once lived in by hunter-gatherers. And in 2001, a wonderful discovery was made.
These fragments are so precious that I'm not even allowed to touch them. They are what remains of one of the oldest pots in China. In fact, one of the oldest pots in the world. So who made this pot? Well, the people living in this cave so many thousands of years ago would have been nomadic hunter-gatherers, still living an ancient lifestyle in many ways. But those insignificant-looking, crude pieces of pot mark a great technological leap forward.
So prehistoric pottery has also been found in this cave?
Pots are something we take for granted. But for those ancient hunter-gatherers, pottery was part of a completely new way of life. So how did they do it? I'm meeting a team of experimental archaeologists who think they might have the answer. The first breakthrough must have been finding out how to stop the pots cracking when they were fired, tempering them by mixing calcite rock with the clay. And they even have an idea how the pots might have been shaped thousands of years before the invention of the potter's wheel.
This is very clever. They've dug a pit here to basically give us the form of the pot, almost like a mould. And then we're pressing this clay in little slabs down into the pre-formed pit.
Transforming clay into hard pottery requires firing at a high temperature. Today, this is done at 1,000 degrees Celsius in a kiln, way beyond the capabilities of those hunter-gatherers. They would have had open fires, which only produce temperatures of about 250 degrees. I'm quite doubtful this is going to be enough. So how's our pot?
Ooh, I think that's it. I think that's our pot there, and it looks okay. Fantastic.
There are many different theories about why the Chinese hunter-gatherers might have started making pots. Some people say it was a symbol of prestige, but the Chinese archaeologists think that the explanation is much more simple: cooking. Pots meant that a wider range of food could be cooked and stored, vital in hard times. And by 9,000 years ago, there was another innovation: farming. One of the things that those early Chinese potters would have been eating was wild rice. Now, it certainly wouldn't have been the main source of food because it was hard to collect and actually didn't give much energy in return. But despite the availability of other vegetables, it was rice that became more and more important and even crucial to the early success of the Chinese.